Homesteading in the front of the house, and we are going to start decorating for Christmas. Every year time gets away from me, the cold weather comes and I end up doing the Christmas decorating in the freezing cold. But this year we got a little bit of a reprieve. We got a ton of snow. Last week it got warm and all melted away, so you know what? I got to get out there and put up the decorations. This could be the last chance I have before it's like absolutely freezing out. So let's go. What I do is I cut some cedar branches, some bigger ones, and I tie them to the railing. Okay, so first, you know what? First I cut some bigger branches and I just plunk them down there. Then I tie it to the railing. Little twine. I'm not too worried about how many branches are on it. What I do is I tie it down and then we come back and cut little branches and just fill in all the gaps. And it tends to look pretty good. Okay. And then we grab some more branches. We're out at the hedge, and as you can see, I don't trim it very much. And it is actually really prime to find some green shoots. Actually, this hedge we've been meaning to get rid of for a long time because it's kind of stuck in a weird location. When the old farmhouse was here that I grew up in, the hedge kind of made sense. It was the back part of the yard. But when we built the new house, it's kind of stuck out way in a spot that isn't connected with anything else. So maybe next year we'll rip it out. Krista's been asking me to get rid of this hedge for a long time, so I'm doing it piece by piece. Maybe next spring we'll get rid of it. I don't know, maybe use the bush hog or something, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. She probably would think that's how I would get rid of the hedge, but I can guarantee that it'd be effective. Then we start shoving it in here. Christmas has become so commercialized. It's like it's massive traffic going by my house now for some reason. Christmas has become so commercialized, it's crazy. All you really have to do is buy some lights and you can use them year after year, especially the LEDs now. They are so cheap and they're reliable. Remember the days when you had to go through trying to find the bulbs that were burnt out? They are super, super reliable. And if you buy the greenery they sell, it only lasts a couple of years because the sun and the snow wrecks it. You know what? This stuff grows back and it's free. So the outside decorating becomes cheaper and cheaper every year you go to use it. It always looks nicer with real stuff, I tell you. Okay. Extension cords. Oh, I should have wound these up. Well, there you go. There's one. It's almost so much common sense you don't need to say it, but make sure you put this end closest to the plug-in you're going to plug into. Because I don't know, once every 2 or 3 years I'll end up putting the other end and start wrapping it halfway around the railing, and then I look, it's backwards. I don't know. You'd think you'd learn after the first time, but anyway, so there you go. Make sure this is on the plug side. And then I just wrap it around my railing. It actually came out not so bad. Let's bring you over here. So this is how I decorate a country style house. Just using what you have around. Cedar branches, the only thing bought was the lights. And you know, you can use them every year, so that's not too expensive in the long run anyways. So that's about enough for today, and you guys have a good one.